You are already at the bottom, 11 kilometers underwater. A digital depth display flickers, 10,908 meters. If this sphere fails, you will implode faster than your brain can register fear. There will be no scream, no pain, no goodbye, just pressure. 110 megapascals crushing from every direction. You chose this. No one forced you. No one can reach you. No one can save you. Silence. Your breathing, controlled, slow, deliberate. Outside the viewport, a faint blue flash of bioluminescent life in absolute darkness. This is the deepest point on Earth. And right now, you are alone here. You are the first man to reach the Mariana Trench. And this is your life. You are born far from the ocean, not beside waves, not near salt or wind, but in a gray industrial town where the air smells of iron and cold concrete. Winters are long here. Snow falls heavily, muting the world into silence. Streetlights glow orange through the frost. Nights feel endless. You stand at your apartment window as a boy, tall already for your age, shoulders wider than the others, dark hair falling slightly over your forehead, deep eyes watching the snow as if it holds answers. You do not speak much. You observe. And one evening, under the dim yellow glow of a desk lamp, you open a book about the ocean. Not beaches. Depth. A cross-section of Earth's crust. A thin blue line plunging downward into darkness. The Mariana Trench. 10,900 meters. The deepest known place on the planet. You trace the line slowly with your finger. Sunlight disappears at 200 meters. Total darkness after 1,000. Pressure beyond imagination at the bottom. You sit back. And in that quiet room, something forms inside you. Not excitement. Resolve. You grow into your body before you grow into your destiny. By your late teens, you stand 188 centimeters tall. Athletic, strong, broad shoulders. Defined build earned through discipline, not vanity. Short dark hair, a sharp jawline. Calm expression that rarely betrays emotion. You train early in the mornings. Cold air filling your lungs. Concrete beneath your hands. Breath visible in winter dawn. Not because you want attention, but because you understand something early. The body must obey before the mind can endure. You pursue engineering. Not romantic exploration, but structure. Mathematics, material science, fluid dynamics, failure analysis. You learn how things break. Because to go where you intend to go, nothing can break. At nearly 11 kilometers below sea level, the pressure reaches about 110 megapascals. That means every square inch of your vessel must withstand. The weight equivalent of a commercial jet pressing down on it. Steel bends, glass shatters. Titanium survives if shaped correctly. One overlooked imperfection, and implosion would happen in less than a millisecond. Faster than pain, faster than fear. You study every recorded deep-sea mission. In 1960, the bathyscaphe Trieste descended to Challenger Deep. During descent, the outer window cracked loudly under pressure. The crew continued anyway. They stayed only 20 minutes. For decades after that, silence. Because the ocean does not forgive mistakes. By your mid-30s, your name is respected in marine engineering circles. Not because you talk loudly, but because your designs hold. You reject shortcuts. You reject optimism without data. You test until failure, then test again. When a joint scientific initiative proposes building a full-depth submersible capable of extended exploration, you step forward. The design is simple in theory. A perfect sphere, 9-centimeter thick forged titanium alloy, minimal seams, redundant oxygen systems, independent ballast release, acoustic communication array. Inside, just enough space for one man. You volunteer to go alone. Weight matters. Redundancy matters. Risk margins matter. But there is another truth you do not say aloud. The deepest place on Earth should be met in silence. Launch day. The Pacific Ocean is deceptive. Calm, wide, blue beyond measure. The research vessel rocks gently as preparations begin. Cables tighten. Cranes rotate. Crew members move with focused precision. You stand on deck. Wind pressing against your chest. Sunlight reflecting off the titanium sphere behind you. Your build is powerful, but your expression is calm. No dramatic gestures. No speeches. You climb into the submersible. The interior is cramped. Curved metal walls nearly touching your shoulders. Panels glow softly. Systems hum. The hatch seals above you. Metal on metal. A final thud. You are alone. The submersible lowers into the ocean. At first, it is beautiful. Sunlight refracts through the water in shifting patterns. Fish scatter in silver streaks. The surface ripples above like liquid glass. 1,000 meters. Light weakens. 4,000 meters. Darkness begins to swallow color. Below this depth lies what scientists call the midnight zone, a region where sunlight has never existed. Life here survives through chemosynthesis and bioluminescence, not photosynthesis. Tiny flashes appear outside your viewport, blue-green pulses, living signals in eternal night. The hull creaks, a low metallic groan that echoes through the sphere. Pressure outside increases relentlessly, 8,000 meters. Communication with the surface becomes distorted. Acoustic signals travel slowly. Every message is delayed. You are physically connected to the world above. But psychologically, you are alone. 10,000 meters. The descent slows. You watch the numbers tick upward on the depth gauge. 10,432, 10,701. Your breathing is steady. You place one gloved hand against the inner wall of the sphere. Between your palm and annihilation, 9 centimeters of titanium. And then, a soft impact. The descent stops. Sediment rises in a gray cloud outside the viewport. You have reached 10,908 meters, the deepest known point on Earth. The seafloor is not dramatic cliffs or jagged mountains. It is eerily flat. A vast pale desert beneath crushing blackness. Small amphipods crawl slowly across the sediment. Even here, life persists. Recent studies revealed these deep-sea creatures contain industrial pollutants. Proof that humanity's footprint reaches even the planet's deepest scar. Mount Everest could be placed inside this trench and still remain submerged by more than 2 kilometers of water. You extend the robotic arm, collect sediment cores, measure temperature gradients, detect microbial activity in extreme pressure environments. Scientists believe extremophiles found here may help us understand potential life on Europa or Enceladus. Moons beneath icy crusts. You are not just exploring Earth. You are testing the boundaries of life itself. Then you do something unexpected. You turn off the lights. Complete darkness. Not black like night. Black like absence. No horizon. No orientation. No up. No down. Just you and the crushing weight of an entire ocean. In that moment, fear tries to rise, but discipline holds it in place. You breathe slowly, and you understand something most people never will. Silence is not emptiness, it is clarity. You reactivate systems, release ballast. Heavy metal weights drop into the abyss. The submersible begins rising. Hours pass. Then, a sharp metallic ping. You freeze. Another thermal stress adjustment as pressure decreases. You calculate variables instantly. Material contraction, stress redistribution, safety margins. Your jaw tightens slightly, but your breathing does not change. The structure holds. 6,000 meters, 4,000 meters. A faint blue glow appears above. 1,000 meters, light returns. When the submersible breaches the surface, golden sunlight explodes across the viewport. The hatch opens. Fresh air floods your lungs. Crew members cheer. You climb out. Water drips from the hull. Your boots strike the deck. You look unchanged. But you are not the same man who descended. Media calls it historic. A new chapter in deep-sea exploration. You are invited to conferences, interviews, panels. You speak not about glory, but responsibility. Over 80% of the ocean remains unexplored. Yet deep-sea mining operations are expanding. Entire ecosystems could be disrupted before we even understand them. Exploration is not conquest. It is stewardship. Not everyone listens, but some do, and that is enough. Gray begins to touch your beard. Your physique remains powerful, but your movements are more measured now. You stand again on a ship deck at dusk. The Pacific stretches endless before you. You do not need to descend again, because you understand something now. The deepest place on Earth did not test your strength. It revealed it. Not muscle, not ego, but composure under unimaginable pressure. The ability to face absolute darkness and remain steady. The sun sinks into the ocean, setting the sky on fire. You stand tall against the wind, broad shoulders squared. Silhouette is strong against burning gold and crimson light. The ocean is vast. The pressure is merciless. And yet, you went there. You faced the deepest darkness on Earth, and you did not break. If this journey stirred something inside you, if you felt your pulse slow in that darkness, then leave your mark. Like this video so more explorers can find it. Subscribe, because this was only one descent. There are higher summits waiting, colder frontiers, harder lives, greater pressure. And next time, you won't just witness greatness, you will become it. The horizon is still there, and your next life begins now.